Do you know what's scarier than Mars minus 153 degrees Celsius nights? We might land there sooner than you think, or way later. NASA says 2026, Elon Musk just pushed it to 2029. Who's right? Let's dig in. First, the conflicting promises. NASA's Artemis program has been dropping hints. 2026, they say, landing at Jezero crater, once a lake, now a treasure trove of water ice. But just recently, Musk posted a new date on social media, 2029. Why the shift? It all comes down to this machine, the Starship. SpaceX's fully reusable rocket is supposed to carry 100 people to Mars in a 7-month journey. It's had 11 test flights, some with landing deviations, but the last one nailed a soft landing. Problem: it still hasn't reached orbit. And Mars launch windows only open every 26 months. Miss 2026 and 2028. 2029 is next. But even if Starship's ready, Mars is pushing back. Its atmosphere is 1% as dense as Earth, so thin you'd suffocate in 30 seconds. The radiation, 100 times stronger than here, enough to damage your DNA. A solar storm could hit with 0.1 grays per hour, enough to make astronauts unwell in a day. How to survive that? NASA's plan: bury habitats underground. Or use Mars dirt called regolith to shield against radiation. And forget bringing oxygen tanks. The MOXIE device already pulled oxygen from Mars' CO2 atmosphere. It made 5 grams last year, enough for 10 minutes of breathing. Scale that up, and a crew could live off the land. Foods next. Scientists are testing potatoes, wheat, even algae in simulated Mars conditions. Why algae? It makes oxygen and protein perfect for closed-loop systems. Imagine a tiny farm in your habitat, recycling every drop of water, every breath of air. That's not sci-fi, it's being tested right now, but here's the curveball: your body. Mars' gravity is 38% of Earth's. Stay 6 months and you lose 20% of your muscle mass. Bone density drops so fast, you might break a hip just standing up back on Earth. There's no quick fix. We'd need artificial gravity on Starship, and that tech is still years away, so let's connect the dots. Starship needs 2 to 3 more successful orbital tests, likely by 2027. Then a cargo mission to drop supplies, habitats, MOXIE units, farming gear. That'd be 2029. Then maybe a crew in 2033. Wait, but NASA's 2026 date, is that impossible? They're partnering with SpaceX, but insiders say 2026 is goal-oriented. The life support system alone needs more than 500 days of non-stop reliability testing. No system has ever run a closed-loop operation that long without Earth resupply. Musk's 2029, more realistic but still tight. Starship has to prove it can land and take off from Mars, something no rocket's ever done. And remember, the last time we sent humans to another celestial body was 1972. Mars is 140 times farther than the Moon, so when will we actually set foot there? The reasonable prediction is between 2030 and 2035. Not because we lack the dream, but because we respect the danger. Every test adjustment, every radiation study, every potato grown in a lab, it's all inching us closer. The first Mars astronaut might be training right now. They'll wear a radiation shielding suit, drink algae smoothies, and sleep in a dirt-covered hut. But they'll also take the biggest step in human history. When do you think we'll land on Mars? Share your thoughts in the comments.